Hello, Quant viewers. I am Austin, and today I want to go over the updates that have been made to the QuantVue NinjaTrader indicators Qcloud and Qwave. So going over to my screen here, as always, I'm starting with a blank chart just in case somebody hops on here and doesn't know a lot about NinjaTrader. At least you'll know how to add this to your chart. So I'm starting with the NQ 1 minute chart, just a standard chart. Going to hit this indicators button. It's going to pop up our indicator selection window. And I'm going to go down to the Qs because I have a lot of indicators in here. So I'm going to double click on Qcloud. That's going to pop it down to configured. That just shows what is on your chart or what's going to be on your chart whenever you hit apply. I'm going to hit apply now. And then in the background here, we can see Qcloud has been added to our chart. And that is the standard Qcloud that you've always had. So what's changed? Well, first, if you've noticed already, there are quite a few more selection boxes here than there were before on previous versions. So what these selection boxes do is if you uncheck them, it will remove those plots from the screen whenever you hit apply. So right now, say I just wanted one Qcloud wave on my screen. I'm going to uncheck all of them, and I'm going to hit apply, and then all of them except one, in this case, number 6, goes off the screen. And that can be any of them. So say, let's just do the 4th. We can do that. So it only plots the 4th one. So how can you use this to your advantage? Well, say you only want to see the relationship between a very fast one and a slower one. You can just select the two. And now you're just showing the two, and all of the other ones aren't on the screen anymore. The old way was to make them all the same. Well, now you don't have to. So, and that again, that can be any of them. You can change these however you want to. They don't need to be in numerically increasing values. So you could have 440 in 1 and 19 and 3. It'll still pop up correctly. So that'll make it a lot easier for you. So the next thing that we have done is, before on the previous version, you had this selection box for alerts, and whenever you had it selected, it would pop up a little alert pop up, and it would make a sound whenever all of the Qclouds were going in the same direction. That's still in place. However, we added this second one for signals, and whenever that is selected and you hit apply, on the screen behind, it will show a little signal pop up here on your chart whenever all of the Qclouds that are selected are going in the same direction. So in this case, our Qcloud is going bearish right here at this bar. It pops up this here, and then you can see it does it again right here and again right here, and it keeps going. So I'm going to hit OK so we can see the rest of the chart here. And then you can see whenever it goes bullish, it's going to show what's like right here. This is where that slower one changed. So they're both going in the same direction. It's going to pop up a bullish signal plot here. Now, it's only going to take into consideration the ones that you have selected. So if you have all of them selected, it's going to only check whenever all of them are going in the same direction. So that's there for you to play with. Hopefully that'll give you some more insight on when things are in confluence and going the same direction. So in the next thing, I'm going to remove Qcloud off of here, and then I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to pop in Qwave. There have been a few changes to this one as well. So I'm going to hit apply. You can see what the old one looked like. We haven't added anything to this chart yet, so let's add it in. So just like TradingView, you now have the option to add in a Q line that is showing a shadow of what happened 2 bars ago. So here we have this Dodger blue line showing where Q line was 2 bars ago. And then if you hit the fill Q line, it will fill in that gap based on which direction it was going. So if it's bearish, it's going to fill in with the cyan. If it's bullish, it's going to fill in with the Dodger blue. And that's selectable. You can do whatever you want to with that. So bearish, I want Alice blue. It'll change that, and then it'll be completely separate from the lines. The lines you change down here, that's the K1 and K1 delayed plots. You can just change that however you want to. They're there for you to play with. And hopefully that helps everyone out. This ribbon here, this Q line ribbon with the filled in helps me out whenever I'm trading greatest nothing's manual strategy. I think that shows me more information than just the standard Q grid or the Q line. So those are the updates that have been made to the QuantVue indicators. If you are not a member of QuantVue and you want to try these out, QuantVue is running a 30-day money back guarantee. So you go in, you sign up for a month, and then at the end of that month, you're not happy with what you've seen, you can request a refund with no questions asked, and that'll be that. So go grab these updates, play around with them, give me some feedback, and if we need to change some more stuff, I will definitely add it to our list. Have a good day.